my first vlog in the new house. It's also my first weekend in the new house, so I thought we could spend it together. It's about 4 p.m. right now. It's actually not the weekend yet, it's Thursday. But yeah, lots of fun, exciting things happening. Right now, I'm just gonna have to do a quick little cleanup. I've been working on editing and posting some TikTok videos. I need to clean up. I have some dishes left in the sink from lunch that I didn't get around to yet. It's weird because John and I are both very much, like, honestly me more than John, but after we cook, immediately we do the dishes. We don't leave dishes in the sink ever. And I think that's because when I lived with my roommates, that's always what we did out of courtesy for each other. And so now that I live without roommates, it's like, okay, well, you can chill. Like, you're only inconveniencing yourself if you don't do the dishes right now. So it's weird because I still feel like, oh, I need to go do the dishes. But really, it's not that big of a deal anymore. But I'm still gonna go do them. Rascal's quite upset that I'm talking and waking him up from his nap. Also, if you see those flower vases, that's something else I need to do when I clean up. A lot of the flowers are dying, so I want to pick out the dead flowers. I don't have it in my heart to throw them out yet. The reason those are all on the floor is just because we simply don't have enough furniture yet to put them on, because we don't have a kitchen table. We have this table, which I usually have a flower vase on. I started picking out the dead flowers before I started this. And we have this little side table on our couch. Also this beautiful reverse painted lamp. My mom got me this for Easter. It has hydrangeas on it. She's perfect. Anyway, because of this lamp, can't fit the vases on there. And I wish I could put them on these floating shelves, but they're too narrow. Long story short, I can't throw them away, but I also don't have anywhere to put them. So they've been sitting on the floor. Rascal loves that our house, like our front door has a glass window or like a glass door in front of it. So we have his pillow right here because he likes to look out it and just lay in the sun. It's so cute. So Rascal's first full day here was Tuesday. It's literally Thursday. This dog, actually, I don't know if you can see on camera. He literally has already shed so much. John and I have this robot vacuum mop thing, and I really want to set it up and run it because I don't want these floors getting so dirty. But the app is on John's phone, not mine, and we're like not completely unpacked. So our office, our guest room, and our master bedroom still have boxes everywhere. So when the like robot vacuum has to map the space, it will be inaccurate because of all the boxes. So I'm like, ugh, what do I do? Anyway, let me go do the dishes and these flowers and focus on things I can actually do at the moment. Okay, trash can is full, sink is empty, dishes are done, but I've parceled out all the dead flowers. So we still have full vases, they're just sparse. I think I could condense this into 3 vases. So now that's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, we've got one bouquet over here. And then this is our coffee station. If you watch my TikToks, then you would have seen this already. We have this random table right next to it just right now, but I put the hydrangeas on this table. And then I changed out the the living room one. So pretty, I love this vase. It's from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And then I got one up here because at first it was like too full. Basically, it couldn't be flat up against the wall. Now that there's less flowers, it fits up there without me being afraid it's gonna fall on my head. So I condensed it down to 4 vases. I'm pleased with that. Now I think I'm gonna go change to take Rascal on a walk. This is the current outfit. It's not giving dog walk. So I think I just need to put on different pants and go explore the neighborhood. I also have some wind chimes that my aunt got me at my engagement party, so I'm gonna find a place to hang those up. Let me actually show you some of the house right now, because I haven't said this yet, but John is gone for the next 3 days. He's on a camping trip. So while he's gone, I wanna get a good bit of the house like organized if possible. Let me show you. Our living room is pretty good. We need to order a rug, but the living room is really nice. We have this air mattress. I need to fold this up. Okay, so this is our office. So many boxes to go through and organize. The problem is we don't have a desk, so it's kind of difficult to start doing that when there's nowhere to put anything. I could start putting up like stuff that we can put in this closet. This is our full bath, which this one's also pretty organized. We're gonna get new bath mats eventually, but we're just working with what we have right now. I did get this shower curtain. I made sure I got John's approval before I bought this because I know it's kind of girly, but I love it. These shower hooks already came with our house. We have a better kind, so I want to swap this out today. Hey, For some reason, the sink is not like centered with this mirror. It's weird, I don't know. But this is the only bathroom that has a shower in the house, which is kind of a bummer, but I mean, it's okay. John and I are currently sleeping in the guest room because, well, you'll see in a minute the state of the master bedroom. But like the bedding and stuff, this is gonna be our guest room bedding. This mirror John got me for my birthday last year to use at his old house, because he was a boy and didn't have a mirror. But I also think this is gonna stay in the guest room. Still have a few boxes I could go through in here and like organize and put up in the closet. This side table is not permanent. This is just what we have right now until we have the money to buy a side table. This lamp is John's, and I think it's really cute for someday if we have a boy to do like a cowboy Wild West nursery theme. I don't want this to be the guest room lamp, but I think this is the perfect time while he's gone for me to swap that out without him getting upset. So definitely gonna be doing that. But we have not been sleeping in our master bedroom because we wanted to get a queen bed for the master. So we have the queen bed frame. We actually also have the queen mattress. It's his mom's that had been in a storage unit. It's a nice like Tempur-Pedic mattress though. But before we set that up, since it's been in a storage unit, we want to clean it. Our master bedroom is kind of a mess. Literally stuff everywhere. Luckily, this pile is all just empty trash bags that I need to throw away. I got a head start a few days ago organizing our closet. Sharing a closet with a boy is so funny. Like, these are all his clothes. Granted, he did just pack some of them. But yeah, I got the top shelf. We have this little shoe rack. We also have extra closets because this is kind of small. We have hall closets, which is where we're putting like the rest of our clothes. So I have like winter clothes here, pants. We want to get a dresser, but for now my pants are just going to be stored in here. But I still have, that's full of clothes, that's full of clothes, that's full of clothes, that's full of clothes. All that needs to be hung up and organized. Sorry about the pads, but that's a shoe rack I gotta figure out where to put. This box is just like miscellaneous bathroom stuff, I think. I don't know, we have a few more boxes. So I think I wanna tackle the master bedroom first, because once I do that, when John gets home, we can move the bed frame in here, put that together, and then clean the mattress. So hopefully by like Wednesday of next week, we'll be sleeping in our actual bedroom. We did get the kitchen and the living room done pretty fast, which is good because we've been utilizing those spaces a lot. I know I'm really chatty, sorry, I just feel like we haven't had a vlog, like a YouTube vlog in a while. And even my TikTok ones haven't been like super chatty recently, so I just feel like there's so much to talk about. But we still do have a good bit of furniture we need. Kitchen table is one of those things which I'm getting from my great aunt. She passed, and so I'm getting her old kitchen table, which is kind of sweet, and it's pretty cute. Luckily, most of our other furniture has been very affordable or passed down from my family. Like this coffee table, it was my cousin's, and then it was my cousin's sister's, and now it's ours. But it's really a nice coffee table and an extra handy since we don't have a kitchen table. We've been eating in here. It's one of those coffee tables that lifts up so you can eat and then you can store stuff in it. Super, super nice. Got this couch, which I love. I got it on sale on Target. It was 500 bucks. My aunt bought us this table, which we're using as a like side table in our living room. That lamp John's mom got. This lamp my mom got. We do need a TV stand as well. We're gonna have to buy that. We need a desk, I already said. Eventually we also want to get some type of like comfortable reading nook chair situation in our office, but it's kind of small, so that'll be interesting. Need like really narrow skinny nightstands for our bedroom and a dresser. Also need a side table for the guest room. Did I already say that? Patio furniture is another big thing. Patio furniture and a desk are probably next two priorities, and then a dresser, because the weather is starting to get super nice. That doesn't last very long in Oklahoma. It's about to get really hot. So we want to get some good patio furniture. I think we're going to look at like Costco. Actually, I went to Aldi yesterday and they had some like really cheap, nice looking patio furniture. So that might be something I look into. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. I'll change and then we're going to go walk Rascal. Okay, we've changed the pants. Ready to go on a walk, bud? Oh, let's go. I'm kind of nervous to do this without John. I miss him. And we're off exploring your new neighborhood. He's actually so good on a leash. Aren't you, buddy? The weather is great. It's like 75 degrees outside right now. So nice. It was raining so hard the past 2 days. It's supposed to rain, I think, Tuesday through Friday of next week. So we're enjoying the sunshine. Dinner? Can you sit? Good job. Now wait. He's such a good boy. Put a little bit of water in his food. Good boy. We make sure he knows that it's take it, not good boy, when he can get up. All right, good boy. Take it. You are so smart. I had a late lunch, so it's taken me a while to get hungry. It's 7:03 right now, so I think I should eat dinner. I'm gonna make these crispy beef sheet pan tacos with an avocado lime crema. All of my recipes I get are from TikTok videos, so let's make it together. I'm gonna start with the avocado crema so it can solidify more in the fridge while I cook the rest. Seems super easy. All it is a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt or sour cream, cilantro, a lime, an avocado, and some salt. John's Hope Chest had an emulsion blender. That's what they're called, right? Anyway, we've been using it a lot, so I'm gonna use that to blend it up. Okay, those are in the oven. It's at 400. They're gonna be in there for 15 minutes. Real quick, I'll tell you how I made that. I did a pound of ground beef, and then I added half of a chopped onion. I only had a red onion, but white probably would have been better. I added cilantro stems, which I saved for making the cilantro sauce, which I'd never thought to use the stems before, but that's what the video called for, and I was like, okay. And then I also added tomatoes because the recipe calls for tomato paste. I don't have tomato paste, and I have tomatoes I needed to use. I know it's not the same, but well. I let that cook, and then I added a packet of taco seasoning. Then I put those on tortillas that I had rubbed olive oil on both sides. Added beef to half of the tortilla. Added some shredded cheese on top. Folded the tortilla over, added some more shredded cheese on top of the tortilla, and then I let them bake. And then we have my crema here and some fresh cilantro for topping. This lighting is all weird now because of this lamp and the sun setting. Is it better over here? Maybe a little. This smells and looks amazing. Yum, yum, yum. Very unfortunate for me, we don't have Wi-Fi yet. The Wi-Fi guys are supposedly coming tomorrow to set up fiber or something. I don't know. Unfortunate that John's also gone when this is happening because usually I don't deal with those types of things, but I'm gonna be big and brave. Anyway, I can't really watch TV or anything because we don't have Wi-Fi. So I'll just be here eating in silence. I think these might be too hot, so I'll check back in once I've had a taste bite. Okay, I've been munching. It is pretty warm, but I'm really hungry and it's pretty good. I wish I brought the salt in here. And I wish John was here because usually when I do things like that, I'll just be like, babe, can you get me the salt? And then he does. Now I have to do things myself. It's really frustrating. Just kidding, I'm not that codependent. Well, I kind of am. I miss him. Very good. and I didn't really do any of the stuff I wanted to do tonight, but it's okay. It's only Thursday. I wanted to read tonight and blow dry my hair, but I'm just way too tired and I'll probably regret that in the morning. But I'm actually really sad about John not being here, and I know that sounds so dramatic. So he's at this camp thing, which him and a bunch of guys from our church all went, and some had gone, some hadn't, and we'd kind of been talking about like what the phone situation would be. I mean, like, would he have Wi-Fi? Can he be on his phone? Blah, 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 blah. But John asked one of his friends, and his friend was like, no, like, you can get on it at night, just not during the day. So that's kind of what we had planned for. And then he, like, didn't text me while they were driving there. He left at 3, and I, like, hadn't gotten any text from him by almost 7. And I was like, okay, maybe there's no service, and that's really gonna suck if he, like, can't text me and, like, can't let me know that he can't text me. Eventually I'll figure it out, but whatever. Anyway, he did eventually text me, and he said that, like, I should be able to have my phone at night, blah, blah, blah. Then they got there, like, got situated. He texted me. Let me just read it. Okay, so he texted me, I think we can be on it at the end of the day, night. Just not during the actual day, at 6:45. I was like, okay, cool. Don't get a text from him again until 8:56, and it's like an emergency contact number. And then he said, I sure hope they send. Currently no internet. It did send, and I got it, so we texted about that, and he said, so yeah, no phones, not even texting at night. And I was like, oh, okay. And then at 10, he's like, all right, yeah, at this point, we're officially turning our phones in. Wish we could have mentally prepared more if we knew there was going to be no phone 100%. But we're here now, and we are turning in our phones, and so it won't be at all until Sunday. I'll be writing to you in my journal. Can't wait to be together. I'm gonna cry. I know, this is so dramatic. Like, the thing is that John and I have literally talked every single day since January 15th of 2022. So over 3 years, we haven't gone a single day without talking to each other, and now we're going 3, where he's gone 2 hours away and there's literally no form of communication. And I'm like, really? That's gonna be really hard, honestly. Good thing I have you guys to keep me company. I'm really bummed. I'm like so happy for him and that he's there, and I think it's gonna be really good. But it is kind of like what he was saying, where we just couldn't mentally prepare for it. But it'll be fine. Honestly, usually every time before John leaves somewhere, I feel like so much anxiety leading up to it, and the way, like, I just don't do good when I'm not around him. Like, I tend to start acting, like, toxic, which I know is bad and I need to work on that. But whenever he leaves to go somewhere, I just get, like, really sad, and it's hard for me to not, like, bring him down with me, even though I want him to go and, like, do things and experience things without me every now and then. I have, like, this toxic tendency to just get down in the dumps and then, like, simultaneously make him feel bad for leaving, and then I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure some people relate to that. But for this trip, I really wasn't like that at all. Like, I was so supportive, and I honestly didn't feel like at all really that sad. And even in the back of my head, I kind of thought, I don't think you're gonna be able to talk to me for 3 days. I don't know what happened that shifted my mindset like that, because, like, seriously, I've never been this way before when we've had to leave each other. But I think maybe just the chaos of the past few weeks has made it where I just didn't have time to even really think about it or worry about it. But now that it's here, it's just like, it's not the same as how I usually feel. I just feel sad because we can't actually talk at all for 3 days. But I'm gonna go to bed tomorrow. I gotta get up early because the Wi-Fi people are coming from 8 to 10. So I think I'm gonna get up at like 6 or 7. I have a final I have to take actually from home. All my finals are from home. But if I am not able to actually get the internet turned on, then I'm gonna have to go to a coffee shop and do that. And tomorrow I'm actually gonna get stuff done packing and hopefully read a good bit of this, but I'm too tired. That's okay. I will talk to you guys in the morning and I will hopefully not feel as sad. I think nights are gonna be the worst. Talk to you tomorrow. Guys, I would say good morning, but it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So like I was saying, the AT&T guy had to come set up the Wi-Fi. He got here at like 9-ish, a little after 9. He's just now leaving. So that took quite a while and I just felt like I was trapped here because I'm home alone, so I can't leave. I had to be here for him to be here. But what I needed to do for work, my test I need to take and editing my YouTube video, I can't do that without Wi-Fi. So I was kind of just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I did read, so that was fun. I'm like 100 pages into this book. I think I'm gonna like this one. Emily Henry books are hit or miss for me. Loved beach read, loved book lovers, loved funny story. People we meet on vacation and Happy Place were just like, not really my things. But now I'm gonna go make some lunch. I'm gonna try the cowboy caviar recipe, and after I have some food in my system, then I'm gonna take my final. And then I'm gonna edit my YouTube video. Then we can go back to reading. Although I was getting so tired just laying here on the couch, I totally could have taken a nap. Speaking of which, this boy is beat from watching that guy. He was so like curious. It was really cute. And the guy gave him a little tennis ball. So now he's just holding it in his bed like it's a little baby. This should be an AT&T commercial. This dude still has his little ball. You are so handsome. I love you so much. I love you. This cowboy caviar, oh my god, it's so good. Definitely did not need to make the full recipe. We have leftovers for sure. Luckily, it doesn't go bad until Tuesday, so John will be back to help me eat some of this. I'm just gonna try to have it as like a side with every meal until then. I portioned some out for my lunch. I'm gonna eat it with chips and just by the spoonful. But look how cute this plastic wrap container is. We got this from John's mom. We have another one for foil too. We just don't actually have any foil at the moment. But isn't this so cute? I can't even cover the circumference of this bowl. That's the foil. Ta-da! You guys are on my coffee table. Watch how cool this is. Can you even tell on camera? I don't know. After I enjoy and clean up my lunch, I need to take this final, I don't really want to do, and then edit my YouTube video. But I really want to keep reading my book, which I literally haven't read a book in forever, so that's crazy. Haven't read a book in forever. I read one in January, but that's forever for me because I read 30 books last year. Over 30 books. I usually read like multiple books a month. So I'm excited to have time to get back into that. Guys, I killed it. It's good just plain. John and I want to host a housewarming party eventually. Realistically, it'll probably be like end of May. Maybe it'll be Memorial Day. That could be kind of fun. We want to be more settled in first, but I think when we do it, I want to do like fruit skewers, cowboy caviar, and hot dogs. Because all of those are pretty easy and everyone loves all of it. Okay, chat to you in a bit. Okay, I lied. This was 1 second after I ended it. I forgot that I have Wi-Fi now so I can watch stuff while I eat. So I'm gonna turn on Once Upon a Time because I just finished season 1 a few weeks ago. Guys, I literally tried to watch stuff on the TV. It won't connect on the TV. So it told me to unplug the modem. I did, and now I don't have Wi-Fi again. Like, how am I gonna take this freaking final? This is why I need John here. Hey, crisis averted. I put on my big girl pants, figured it out. Should I try to connect the TV again? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Got our wind chime hung up. It's so pretty. I finished my final, yay. I did really good, actually. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I just got all of my footage put on my laptop for this Q&A. So it's only 23 minutes of footage. So this actually should not take me that long to edit. I'm gonna try to do my quick run through of all the footage and then feed this sleeping pup and maybe do some more reading. I caved and I read 3 more chapters before I took my final. This book is pretty good. It's kind of giving The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo mixed with Beach Read, because Beach Read is like these 2 writers who write very different stories, like end up being at houses together. This one is these 2 journalist people are trying to write an autobiography over this very eccentric woman who had like a crazy life in the public eye, very much giving 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So yeah. But I also told myself that I was gonna let myself eat a bowl of ice cream after I finished my final to motivate me to do it. But now I think I'm just gonna eat that after I edit part of this, but I should really make dinner. It's just ice cream sounds really good. So we'll see what happens.
You want dinner? Can you sit?
Okay, good boy. Fed the pup and now I'm feeding myself. I had self-control and I didn't make myself ice cream, but I probably will have some after this. I made a tuna melt. I made these for John and I for lunch yesterday. I don't really like canned tuna. This is fire because it's like tuna salad grilled cheese, but I still had like extra tuna salad mixture in the fridge and I still have like a little bit more, maybe enough for like a small sandwich tomorrow. But it's so easy and it's so yum. Got some Once Upon a Time queued up on my laptop because I can't figure the TV out. That's a John problem. So anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. He's gonna beg me the entire time for some. Then we'll have some ice cream and read my book. And I am gonna do some packing tonight, I promise, or some unpacking. But I did I already say that? That I got most of my YouTube video edited. I just have to go back and either later tonight or more realistically sometime tomorrow, like do the finishing touches and then all the downloading and exporting process. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna do that tomorrow so I can unpack tonight. But that's exciting. So anyway, I'm gonna eat my food. The sun will be setting, so we're gonna go enjoy the last bits. Oh, it's kind of chilly. I might need to get a jacket. Ugh, this is just the dream. Okay, I'm ruining the moment. I brought my book out here. I'm gonna read a chapter or 2 and then go in and get my ice cream. But I just wanted him to have some outdoor time. Okay, it's ice cream time. I know I talk about John a lot, but I'm gonna talk about him again because we have 2 gallons, or I guess these are half gallons, of ice cream in our freezer, which is relatively small, taking up half of our freezer space. Because the other night we had to go to Walmart super late. Well, it was like almost 9 because we were trying to hook up our washer and dryer and there was a huge electrical shock and it burnt the metal prongs of this cord we needed for the dryer. So it was also like literally torrential downpouring. It was just a great combination. But earlier that night before any of that happened, John was saying how he was craving mint chocolate chip ice cream. And then I was like, okay, well now that we have to go to the store in this like horrid weather, you deserve some mint chocolate chip ice cream. When we went to the ice cream section, I'm not the biggest mint chocolate chip fan. I just wanted to get a small pint of cookies and cream, which is the best ice cream flavor. I won't argue about it because it's just correct. But he's a very, like in our relationship, the way we are, the American capitalism marketing strategies get to him because a pint of ice cream was like $4. This half gallon was 8. So he's like, okay, well, you're getting so much more bang for your buck. But I'm like, okay, but I don't need, you know, an entire half gallon of ice cream. Then I'm just gonna eat it, and I shouldn't eat an entire half gallon of ice cream. Plus, our new freezer is small. Sorry, my arm's itching. So I don't know, like, if we really need that. He's the man of the house. So we came home with not only 1, but 2 half gallons of ice cream. It's just so funny because we're different in that way. And now, like I predicted, I have been eating this almost every night. I didn't have any yesterday. And a little update, because it's officially been like a little over 24 hours since we last spoke. I know this is so dramatic, but I literally, like, guys, this is an adjustment for us, just being real. But it's actually not been that bad today. And maybe it's gonna get worse now because it's night, but I don't claim that. I think it's gonna be fine. And my sister called me earlier and we were talking, and I was like, honestly, I feel like it's not that different as when he's just normally gone, even though we can't talk. Like, it almost is better in a way because he can't update me on what he's doing, and like, not to make this sound bad, but I kind of forget that he's gone. Like, I don't know, it seems almost like I miss him a little less because I can just be fully focused on me being here, and he can be fully focused on him being there. And I don't have to worry about texting him what I'm doing, and he doesn't have to worry about texting me what he's doing. Like, it's kind of nice, not gonna lie. But we've still got 2 more days, so we'll see if I change my mind, but I'm grateful that I'm not feeling that emo right now. I also think having a good book is a really good distraction because the characters, like, it feels like you're with people. And now having Wi-Fi so I can watch shows. Because that's what I was noticing yesterday. It's just like the house is so eerily quiet because I'm not used to being completely alone. When I was without John before we moved in together, I had roommates. So that's an adjustment. Luckily, I have Rascal. But listening to music and watching a show and reading a book whenever I have pockets of time where I'm not doing anything is really helpful. Kind of nice to have some just me time and for him to have just some him time. Cheers. He literally has his tennis ball again. This is so cute. It's like a little after 8 on a Saturday. Rascal's gonna start whining. I ended up getting some unpacking done last night. I went to bed around midnight. I know, almost 1 second. But my camera battery is gonna die. So I'm gonna get up and do my morning. And then I'll catch back up with you guys once my camera is charged. Baby! Hey guys, battery's charged now. I've been having such a good leisurely Saturday. It's honestly been great. I ate some cowboy caviar. It's almost 2 right now. I have not done anything for my YouTube video. So I think I'm gonna do that when I get back. But I'm about to just slap some makeup on and make a get ready with me. I slept with my hair in a braid. I'm kind of afraid to see how this will turn out. But then the plan is I'm gonna go to Whole Foods because one of my followers said I need to try the Whole Foods honey iced vanilla latte, and I was like, okay, immediately yes. And that works out because I want to go to Half Price Books. Whenever I was packing, I went through all of the books that I have and had a pile to go to Half Price Books to sell. They had 2 Half Price Books near me, but the second location that's like near me is about 30 minutes away. The first one, they actually closed down though, so I had just been putting it off because I was like, ugh, I don't really want to spend an hour driving to get 30 bucks, but I'm not gonna just throw these books out. The Whole Foods is like 6 minutes away from the Half Price Books though, and I have nothing to do today, so I was was like, this is the perfect scenario for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get ready, go do that, and then I'm gonna come back and finish my YouTube video. But I'll see you in the car. I also should probably find my box with my other books to double check that I've gotten every book I want to sell. Okay, this is my crate of books that I'm selling. They're all books that I've read and didn't really love, or I've read and I just don't think I'll read them again. I wasn't gonna get rid of this, but I do have the full set of Not Fire and Blood of the Game of Thrones series, and it's a different size than this. So I just don't think I need it. But yeah, I bet I'll get like 25 bucks for this. That covers the cost of my coffee though, and my gas, so girl math. We made it to Whole Foods. Every time I'm here, I'm always reminded of season 2 of You, of where love works. Like, that's just the vibes I get, and I never come to Whole Foods. I think the last time I was here, oh my god, there's a Porsche. It's a Porsche 911. Oh my gosh. Anyway, every time I'm here, I think of that. The last time I was here was for like my 13th birthday party, my mom and I picked up a cake, and the song, how does it go? It's like Lean On. Oh, it was one of the like 2016 bangers. Oh, hold on, let me try to find it. This this is 2016. Okay, that song is actually so good, and I don't know why I vividly remember this, but then once we got home, I showered and I listened to Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd, and it was just like peak. Anyway, on this drive here, I literally was crying the entire drive. I don't know what's up. Actually, I do. I'm pretty sure it's hormonal because I'll start my period next week. And I was just prompted to think about stuff from the songs I was listening to, but it started out because the song She's Always a Woman came on by Billy Joel, and that song makes me think of my mom because she loves Billy Joel, and sobbing. Literally, I don't even know. I was like, oh, I'm trying not to cry because I'm not wearing waterproof mascara, because why would I be crying on a random Saturday? But then I started thinking about my grandma. There I go. Ah. And my great aunt, and just all of these awesome people. Anyway, they're like bittersweet tears. I need to play more of this song and collect myself, and then go in there and get my iced coffee, which I don't even know, where do you go in there to get an iced coffee? I'm like nervous to go in. Let's hype myself. I walk in there and the coffee area says this venue is closed, so it's fine. It's not like I drove 20 minutes just for that. But I'm gonna look up what other coffee shops are nearby. I know there's a Starbucks, but I don't want Starbucks, so I'm gonna try to find a cafe and go there.
Hi, this is Shooting Star. What can I get for you?
Hi, can I get an iced honey vanilla latte?
Yeah, what size?
Just as small is okay.
Anything else?
That's all.
That's gonna be $5.81.
Thank you so much. How convenient that this Stella Nova that I went to is like 2 minutes away from an antique store, which I'm parked in right now. So we're gonna go in and have a little look around. I was like trying to say I shouldn't go, but I drove here, so we're gonna make the most of it. Stella Nova is not that much different than Starbucks, but it's okay. It's fine. It's pretty good. How long can I last in there until we gotta leave to find a bathroom? I don't know, but let's see. I need to get over my fear of bringing my camera into public places, so I hope it's not busy in there, because I'm gonna bring my camera. Look how cute that is. Also this, love, and this is so cute. I would really like to find my mom a Mother's Day gift here, so I'm going slow and steady. That was fun. I didn't get anything though, because their stuff was just very expensive, and I had seen a lot of similar things on Facebook Marketplace for a lot cheaper, so didn't get anything. Still fun. Now we're finally gonna go to Half Price Books. Hello again. I'm back from Half Price Books with an empty basket. As I predicted, I got like 26 bucks. It's kind of a rip, but like it's more money than I would get just donating them, so works for me. I only bought one book, even though I literally looked around there for like probably 30 minutes, but it's actually a cookbook. It's called the Colorado Bed and Breakfast Cookbook. I think it's just darling. I love the spiral bound cookbooks. Anyway, one of my cousins gave John and I this idea. She said that once she got married, her and her husband cooked their way through entire cookbooks. Like that was one of their date nights. And I was like, okay, that is so cute. We're definitely doing that. I had just yet to find a cookbook, which really I should have just gone to my mom's house. That woman has, I kid you not, probably 200 cookbooks. But I was there and I found this. I was looking through it and the recipes actually look really good. And I just think that the bed and breakfast idea is cute. It basically picks a bed and breakfast in Colorado. One page tells you all about the bed and breakfast, and then you get a recipe on the other side. So this one is the Plum House bed and breakfast, and it's the best biscuits recipe. But a lot of the food looked like stuff we would eat. I just thought it was so cute. And it has this empty space over here, and I want to write like a little, like, the date and our experience, and I don't know, just like, here's our first cookbook we cooked through together. I don't know. So it was only $7. I ended up getting 20 bucks back after I bought this. But I forgot that I have dry cleaning to pick up, so I'm gonna pick that up on the way home and then be reunited with my puppy. Just kidding, they close at 3 and it is 4:30. I should have thought about that before I left to do all my other errands, but it's fine. I'll just go on Monday and pick that up. So I guess we're just gonna head home. It's almost midnight. I really need to get in bed, but I just got like a second wind of energy. I watched Marley and Me, which made me really emo. I don't know why I did that. But I've been doing a lot of unpacking since then. I swapped out the lamp. I don't know if this will focus because of the light. It looks really cute though. You can't see it. It looks like a glowing orb. I think it looks good. The master is also making progress. This is all stuff that still needs to be sorted. That's John's, and I'm gonna wait for him to get back to do that. This is temporarily staying in here, but eventually we'll have a dresser there. Still need to go through these 2 boxes, but there's definitely room for bed frame. So hopefully when John gets home, we can do that, because I want to get a dresser ASAP. I'm trying to put our laundry away in the closet and it's way too small. So it's really difficult to fully unpack everything. So I think a dresser is gonna be the first thing we order, but I need to do my skincare. I'm going to church tomorrow at 8:15, and I just came in here to get in bed and set my alarm. My freaking phone is updating. So I guess now I need to try to stay awake long enough for this to update so I can set an alarm. What the heck? It's literally after midnight too. Sorry about this angle. But it's like 12:15. Good morning. It's 6:50 a.m. I thought I was gonna be a lot more tired, but I actually woke up wide awake even though I went to bed at like 12:30. I think because John comes home today and I'm literally like so excited. But I need to get up because we have lots to do before I go to church. I want to start the laundry for the sheets, make some banana chocolate chip muffins for John when he gets home. Baby, I'll be there in 1 second. And film 2 videos. So let's get up. I'm about to leave for church. I put my hair in a braid, and I never braid my hair and like go places, so this feels weird. But I made my muffins. They're in the oven. They're about to be done actually. Oh, sorry about that. After church, I'm meeting my mom for breakfast and we're going to TJ Maxx and I'm showing her the house. So I'll see you when my mom's here. We honestly got so much stuff. I'm home now. Let me show you the muffins that I made. They don't look the prettiest, but they taste so good. But let me show you what we got. We went to TJ Maxx and Home Goods. Got this set of oven mitts and also this set of oven mitts. I feel like it's good to have different sizes. This was the only one we had and it was not good, but I think these are adorable. I got this candle, super cute. It smells like the volcano candles. If you're familiar with that scent, it's very citrusy. This is a 2-pack of drying mats. I needed one to go under this, and then we just have a second one if we have a lot of dishes. John requested some wooden utensils, so I got that. And I think we're actually gonna use this vase on our counter to put them in. I got another baking sheet because we only have one and we needed like a medium size. And this is actually a raised dog bowl stand. These are the bowls, they're just in line to be washed. I got this set of 4 blue iced coffee glasses. This like faux wood cutting board. Super exciting, some chip clips. This fruit bowl, which I think is actually a little bit too big for our space, but I already took the tags off, unfortunately. My favorite purchase, our new rug. I thought it was gonna be a little small, but I think it works for now. And then if I end up finding a bigger rug that I like in the future, I'll move this into the office. I got John and I each a beach towel since summer is approaching and we don't have any. These are really soft. These coasters, they're so cute. I think in our room, I wanna get like a brown gingham duvet cover eventually. I just feel like that's more manly for John than the flowers. So that's bringing it a little bit into the living room. Because I also got this pillow, so cute. Home is where my dog is, and it's also brown. So I just feel like the blue and brown would be a good vibe. I think that's everything. This is also not that exciting, but I got a Mother's Day card and this cute hydrangea bag for my Mother's Day gift. I think I'm gonna get her an eyelash serum that I use. John will be home in like 2 or 3 hours, so I kind of have a lot to do until then. I need to make the bed. The sheets are in the dryer right now. Take the tags off, wash and put away everything that I bought. And then I have like 2 parts of a TikTok video that I need to film. So I need to get my butt moving. I just don't feel motivated right now, and I'm dreading making this bed. I've done everything but make the freaking bed. I'm procrastinating that so bad. Because not only did I wash my bedding, but I also washed my duvet cover and I don't want to put it back on. But this is a box of stuff for my mom. They're like spice canisters. I have no idea where I'm gonna put them because we have like no room on the counters, but let's look at them together. She wrapped them with tissue paper. It's cracking me up. Flower. It has a cute little top. That is so cute. Where the heck am I gonna put these? I guess over there. Let me open them all, I'll line them up, and then I'll show you. Okay, let me show you around. First, this is the raised dog bowls. Those look so cute, I think. We need to get cuter canisters for those, but it's not high on the priority list. Vase is working beautifully as a holder for our utensils. Canisters, this little section is so cute. I'm obsessed. Also, those chip clips I got are magnetic, so those actually are pretty exciting. Good $5. And then in here, I lit that candle. We have these beautiful Swarovski, however you say that, crystal swans. I'm like obsessed with swans. Anything with a swan I see, I want to buy it. These were a gift. I think they look so cute. I wanted some trinkets for this little table. It needs a few more things, but I think that's perfect. Maybe I'll even put them on that shelf once we have more stuff. But there they are for now. I didn't want to, but I did it. I got the bed made. It's almost 5. Well, it's 4:24, but I still haven't gotten a text from John, so he probably won't be here till like 5:30 or 6, unfortunately. But I made him a little card and set up his thing. So that's pretty cute. And this is like fresh water because he took his smaller bottle, and I'm sure he's gonna want his fancy pants water when he gets home. I'm definitely an acts of service girly. And like every time I do something this entire weekend that he's been gone, I know he'll notice it and appreciate it, and it makes me happy for like to do it to make his life easier, but also because I know he's gonna show me appreciation. One other thing I got that I forgot to show, my toilet bowl cleaner. But it's actually a really cute one. Now I just need to get a plunger. I keep having an irrational fear every time I go number 2 that it's gonna clog the toilet and we're not gonna have a plunger and I'm just gonna be out of luck. So I need to get a plunger ASAP. Hello, it's actually 6:30. I keep having these back spasms. I feel about 100. We need to get a new bed so fast. I slept bad, but John's home and I just forgot to end this vlog. I have my coffee and a muffin. But I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching. I honestly had a great weekend. It was awesome, and John and I were both talking about how in the future when we go on trips, we want to just not text each other because it makes it where we're able to be so much more present and I don't have FOMO because he's not telling me what he's doing. I don't know how to explain it. It was really good. But thanks for watching me be emotional and dramatic for however long this video is, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!